Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, and today we're going to take on Goldenrod City's Whitney, who is a normal type gym leader, and she's got 3 beauties with her. However, they're going to be no match for my insanely gimmicky team composition. Yes, I decided to have a little bit of fun here. I didn't really go for optimal strategy. I decided to pick some guys that may not be run-of-the-mill. Oh yeah. So this last, none of her Pokemon are honestly too threatening. She has a couple water types and such, and that ground type, but yeah. It's gonna go with Machamp, Heracross, and Steelix. The only reason I brought Steelix here is because I seriously just like the way he looks. And look at this museum. Not museum, well, stadium. The stained glass window at the end. I really like that. That is really cool. Anyways, we're gonna be leading off with Machamp, who's kind of a force to be reckoned with. He's like 3 times the size of half of her team. Not the tallest dudes in the world, but hey, whatever. Doesn't matter. And okay, a Snubble. We're gonna submission that thing. We're just gonna take it by the head and pin it to the ground, because he has been submitted to the submitted place. I don't know what I'm trying to say. A ton of recoil there, yes, I'm aware of that. I just wanted to show the different amount of There's a set Pokemon strategy. I'll pretty much let you win any gym leader challenge, but that revolves mainly around gimmicky status effects and well, it's Wobbuffet. That's not fun to me. It just really isn't, and I'm gonna switch out here. Who should we use? I'm feeling Steelix. He's going to be weak to that. Let's actually go on Heracross. I feel like Heracross might be able to do something against this Phanpy, man. Since he has that very nice counter attack, which we should probably should start using right here. And yep, here we go. But yeah, I'm not going to do that strategy. It's far too boring. I may have to resort to maybe adopting it in certain segments of the Gym Leader Castle, but this is not a segment that we have to use, you know, really try hard strategies, I guess is the best way to say it. Honestly, okay, we got counter or reversal. I don't think Phanpy can learn too many non-special moves. Let's see how much this double edge does. We should be able to counterattack and do a hefty amount of damage. See, right now I'm just messing around, because like I can do whatever I want. I mean, I'm not gonna lose these fights, so might as well just try out whatever the heck I want. Let's see. Do you think we can live another double edge? Oh, it's going for strength. Ooh. Decided to mix up its strategy a little bit. Interesting. However, that's going to get countered since it's a physical attack. Man, I love Heracross. Heracross will still be one of my favorite Generation 2 Pokemon, because just my connection with him, I don't know. I just think he's so awesome. It's just so cool. Anyways. Lois. Or Louise? I think that's Lois. Yeah, I think that's Lois. Doesn't really matter, and her last Pokemon is a Teddy Ursa. What an adorable little guy. We're gonna swap out to our last Pokemon, which is semi-gimmicky, that I decided to bring, which is Steelix. Steelix, so physically defensive. If you're going against a gym where you know they're gonna use a ton of physical attacks, Steelix is your guy. He has Sandstorm, which can alone just pretty much win games. I mean, it does so much damage. That did 2 damage to me, guys. 2 whole stinking damage. This Iron Tail, if it hits, is going to do so much damage. Now, I want you to look and see how much this Fury Swipe does. Absolutely none, because it missed. But if it hit me, it'd probably do like 2 damage. I love how Steelix doesn't even change when he does Iron Tail. The Iron Tail did miss, but hey, that's alright. Yeah, the combination of just the Sandstorm actually increasing his defenses, and just his moveset isn't amazing. Iron Tail isn't a good move. It needs about, like, I don't know, a little bit more power. Wait, isn't it 100 power? Okay, it's not horrible, but it's nothing to write home about, is what I'm trying to say. There's far better, more efficient moves in other abilities, and yeah. There's not really too much to say about this stadium, actually. It's just, it's the plain batch. What do you expect? We're just gonna use a Rock Throw and... See, the thing is, I used the Rock Throw so it would actually hit, but that didn't work. So I'm just going back to Iron Tail, and if you're not cool with that, I apologize. No one is... Are we Stormtroopers? What the heck? Everyone's just missing everything. Goodness, okay. The battle is over. We defeated the Teddy Ursa. Hip hip hooray. Aw, Teddy. Teddy Tight, I think is what she nicknamed it. I don't know, it's kind of a weird nickname. For Teddiursa, you called her, I don't know, Ursa Teddy? I don't really care. Am I going to make fake nicknames for these fake Pokemon that we can't even use outside of this one console game? And hip hip hooray, we won. We got a flawless victory, but can we continue that streak? Going into the next battle against, I don't know, it's a beauty. She's not a last anymore. It's Rita. Very nice. She's got only 2 normal type Pokemon. That could actually be a problem. I'm gonna bring Hitmonlee, Primeape, and no, I don't want that guy. I'm gonna bring Hitmonlee and I guess Feraligatr could take down that Doug trio, which I definitely enjoy. So yeah, Hitmonlee and Primeape, pretty stinking good. They're extremely good. Hitmonlee has this high jump kick, which has very good accuracy, very good power, and it's also stab, so you really can't complain about it. It's just all around a good move. Primeape's the same thing. You're feeling a little bit more risky. You can go for the cross chop. It gets crits constantly. It's a great move. Whenever we need a fighting type, it's pretty much going to be one of those 2 Pokemon. I'm going to try and switch them up. Hitmonchan this time around is kind of bad. I apologize if you're a big fan of him. Hitmontop apparently is horrible too, which he shouldn't be, because Hitmontop's actually a really good Pokemon. He gets amazing moves. He gets close I just realized that was in the 4th generation. I guess I got a little ahead of myself. It's hard to forget the future iterations of the Pokemon series, you know, when you've been playing the game for so long. But now we're going back to the early 2000s when Pokemon was still in its infant stages. Admittedly, wait, was it them? I swore I read a chart somewhere recently that said Pokemon is now in its current state more popular than it was in its boom in the late 90s. That kind of, I don't exactly know about that, because it was kind of like a cultural phenomenon. I guess it kind of is too now, you know, with the internet and the discovery of Let's Play and just all these other aspects going into it, but like, apparently X and Y is sold like really well for everybody. I don't know. It's hard to say. Either way, I mean, I'm gonna keep playing Pokemon. I thought I was reading a bunch of some of my past notes from what am I trying to say? From middle school, of like how I was gonna play Pokemon with my kid all these years later, and I thought, wow, that's really silly. But now that I think about it, I mean, Pokemon's still pretty fun for kids, right? I mean, it's just not for us old guys that we just like a simple RPG. I mean, it can still be enjoyable. A lot of people like to argue that Pokemon rarely mixes things up, and I will admit, the majority of the time, it is a pretty standard game. You have 8 gym leaders, and you go to Elite 4, and there's stuff in between. But I think, honestly, they've been adding story and some twists where it's still become pretty new without really changing a whole lot. Regardless of that, though, we're at Whitney. And Whitney. Always really liked her. Always liked the episode of the anime that she was in. Can't exactly tell you why, I just did. I don't know. My young mind was interesting, to say the least. Anyways, we're going Hitmonlee, Primeape, and Feraligatr. Why Feraligatr? Well, he has Dynamic Punch, which Feraligatr actually has insanely good physical attack. So if that actually connects, that's really good. That's a solid amount of damage. Anyways, first Pokemon is going to be the Miltank. Hooray. Anyways, this thing, we can't really do too much to it. It has very strong attacks. 9 times out of 10, she will bring this Pokemon. You just gotta deal with it, man. You just gotta tank them blows. Luckily, that Earthquake didn't really do a whole lot. This high jump kick, I'm not really hoping for amazing numbers. Whatever we... Oh, okay, that is actually really stinking good. Good job, Hitmonlee. I didn't even think you'd be able to 2-hit KO it. I mean, I'm not doubting you. Just don't kick me. But you know, that's some really respectable DPS, deep damage per second. Doesn't apply here, John. It's a turn-based RPG. Anyways, the second high jump kick connects. Yep, Miltank's out of here. Can I recommend Hitmonlee enough? Even if you're not going against a bunch of normal types. Let's say you're just going against things that do not resist physical attacks. He's still very powerful. Really great Pokemon. And also, he looks like a chicken leg, a drumstick even. I believe that's what they're commonly called. And ew, Gloom! Who actually will resist our high jump kick. So that's why we're gonna go for Mega Kick. Even if we can start, oh, we outsped the Gloom. That's pretty stinking good. That should do pretty okay, that's like a 2-hit KO. I'm totally fine with that. And let's see how much this Pedal Dance can do. It's probably gonna knock Hitmonlee out. Yeah. Couldn't really hope for better than that. Hitmonlee did one heck of a job. Good job, man. Good job. You took down the miltank and, well, half the health of the gloom. So, here's the issue. We don't want to go into Feraligatr whilst that Petal Dance is up. But Primeape doesn't really have that great of move selection. All he has is the Cross Chop. At least, you know, What's-His-Face had a pretty good attack. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to use Dig, which, when we did the Prime Cup, this Primeape did not have. Now you're starting to see the differences in the move sets between Pokemon. You know. It's going to keep doing that Petal Dance, but it's not going to affect us. I pretty much knew that Primeape was going to outspeed. Primeape's actually pretty stinking fast for being the type of Pokemon that he is. And please pick your move, Gloom. Okay, thank you. Just taking time out of my day, gosh dang it. So, we're going to Dig. That's going to do decent damage. More importantly, we wasted a turn that it's going to use the Petal Dance. So we will get hit by this Petal Dance. It will not kill us. I'm fairly... It got a crit. Okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. But now it's going to be confused this turn, and it used a Bitter Berry to get rid of its confusion. Alright, my life is amazing. Okay, we're just going to use Cross Chop, and, yeah. Enough messing around. I was trying to use a little bit of strategy, and it's not very effective. Oh gosh, we might be in trouble here, guys. Yet again, a very... How are you getting... She got 2 crits in a row. Whatever, man. Whatever. Anyways. We're getting a little bit of hacks, but hey, that's fine. We got Feraligatr in the back. He's got some pretty strong moves, so let's see this bad boy in action. For those who do not know, Feraligatr, not really the best user of water-type moves. He's more of a physical type of guy, which we're going to make evident right here. So, we do not want our dynamic punch to miss. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a water gun. Despite it doing like no damage, it'll at least do 5 HP. And down goes the Gloom. So hopefully her last Pokemon will be a Jigglypuff, Igglytuff, Lemon, Muff, I don't know. And our Dynamic Punch will connect and we'll just kill it in one hit. And okay, Wigglytuff, perfect. So as long as it doesn't put me to sleep or any of those shenanigans and the Dynamic Punch connects, we'll win, which is good. So come on, it's a 50-50 chance. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Because the Dynamic Punch hit, it's going to be confused. Do I recommend bringing the Feraligatr here? No. Feraligatr's Dynamic Punch is a little too inconsistent for my liking, but I just thought it'd be kind of a challenge to make these early parts kind of interesting, because you just don't want to see me sweep every single gym leader with just what they're weak to, I'd imagine. Okay, this thing has Thunder Punch. Ew, it's a good thing I used Dig there. Oh, man. Hopefully this will do 70 damage, which, I mean, it has really respectable attack. It just doesn't have the stabs to really benefit from it. Until later Pokemon iterations, and you're confused. Use Thunder Punch. Oh boy, this should not kill me, though. Yeah, we're good. Super. So, you know what? We're just going for another dynamic punch. Hopefully it will not snap out of its confusion, and maybe this will just connect all around, and we'll be good. There we go. Perfect. So 2 dynamic punches in a row. There's only like a 50%. Actually, huh. Would that be 25% chance of succeed? Yeah, that'd be 20. There's only a 25% chance of that happening. So good job, Feraligatr. You did it, buddy. You helped us out and got the victory against Whitney, who is very depressed. Look at her. She's about to bawl her eyes out. Goodness, poor thing. I mean, you're gym leader. You gotta take losses sometimes, you know. And we beat Goldenrod City Gym. Heck yeah. I was actually impressed. I did not think we would beat that Miltank that easily. And yes, Morty, Necrotique City Gym. We'll be doing that a little bit later, but first we're going back to the Poke Cup Stadium. And okay, let's get started on the stadium portion of Pokemon Stadium. Now, I want to point something out. I do realize Prime Cup has only one segment. Why did I do it so quickly? It's something that should be saved towards the end, right? Well, not actually. I just decided, hey, might as well knock it out right now, make it a little bit diverse, since the Little Cup, the Prime Cup are kind of one-offs, and we're going to be bouncing between the Challenge Cup and the Poke Cup a lot of times throughout this LP. Regardless of that, though, we're going to do the Great Ball Challenge today, and I also have a team. It's a little try-hard, but hey, it's a good team. After a while, anyways. So this things get a little bit more difficult here. This lady in particular is beyond annoying. Her entire team is based around status effects. Hate her to death. Hope she just stops playing Pokemon. She just had her Pokemon taken away from her, guys. She really should. She really should. Anyways, we're going with Kadabra, Poliwrath, who is actually kind of a mixed attacker. He's got that Dynamic Punch and Hydro Pump. So if he does connect, he also has Mind Readers. That's actually kind of cool. Didn't actually notice that. That's pretty sweet. And then we're going to go with Firo. This lady, you pretty much just want to burn her down as quickly as you can. Just do massive amounts of damage. She's going to try and use status effects. But remember, Sleep Claws, not Cause. Sleep Claws is an effect in Pokemon Stadium, so you cannot have two Pokemon asleep at the same time. That is technically cheating. Anyways, so you're going to start off the battle with a Mr. Mime. So whatever, he can't really do much to me. It's going to slam him with a Thunder Punch. See how much damage that can do. Should do pretty much over half. I think it is a level higher than me, though. Who knows? It actually did nothing. Fantastic. But it's going to use a Psybeam attack, huh? Do we just trade hits? No, I don't feel like... I feel like that's going to waste a little too much time. I'm going to go into Firo, actually. A Drill Peck should eviscerate this thing pretty easily. I'm going to have to be able to take a Psybeam, though. Which I don't know if I'll totally be able to, but we'll have to see. Okay. So, Mr. Mime... Are we going to kill my Firo in one hit? Or am I going to win? Who knows? So, I'm trying to get perfects and all, but I also don't want these episodes to drag on forever. You know how it is. Ooh, we could do Pursuit. What's more power, though? That's 40 power. That's 80. It's 80 plus stab. I think that's still better than super effective. Yeah. So let's go for the Drill Peck. Let's see how much damage we can get off on this Mr. Mime. Hopefully his next... Psybeam will not go in and... Oh, that didn't do enough damage. This might actually kill me. No, I should be able to survive with like 2 HP. Or 3. 30? Okay. I was a little off, but hey, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go for the Pursuit. We might as well just, you know... Why not? It's going to be super effective. I'm actually curious, how much damage would that have done? Ooh. A Slight Error! Yeah, that did like no damage. He's going to get the Reflect up, so that's kind of bad. That's a good play on his part, though. So, if I decided to do something stupid, he was still going to get the Reflect up regardless, which I actually did something stupid. Anyways, another Drill Peck. Hopefully, will kill this Mr. Mime. Giant error on my part. Should just use another Drill Peck. I just wanted to see how much damage the Pursuit would do. Pursuit, I forgot, actually scales off your special attack, which isn't good. So, you're going to send out a new Pokemon. And who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Whoever it is, we're going to have to actually... We're going to have to get Firo out of here. Quickly. And oh my gosh, I know what this Pikachu is gonna do. This Pikachu is the most annoying set ever. It has Dynamic Punch, so it can confuse you. It has Thunder Waves, so it will paralyze you. And then it will start to use Double Team over and over again. So you can literally do nothing. Then it will run out of, like, PP for stinking Dynamic Punch. And then it'll just sit there doing its 4th attack, which I've never actually even seen. So I don't know. And it's very frustrating. But we're going to have to get through all of that, and I'm sorry, Kadabra. Shut up, no you ain't. You know exactly what you're doing, girl. Anyways, so our best hope of winning this segment is to just double team, or actually not double team, Psychic Spam. That is our strategy. That is a legitimate strategy. There is no cheap tactics in doing so. It's perfectly balanced. It's just a move that I happen to have. That should be a solid... I really wanted that to be a one-hit KO. Oh my gosh. Means it's probably going to get another double team off. Now it's going to go straight for the Dynamic Punch. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Super. So now all we got to do is let this Psychic attack connect. I don't like this game. I like this game, but that's sometimes... The trainers are so obnoxious. They'll do anything to make you lose. No matter how... evil it is. Come on! I just want to get a perfect. You're making this so hard, game. Okay, this is his 3rd Dynamic Punch. Hopefully, it'll miss. Yes. Okay, so luck is on my side right now. It will not be on my side forever. So, whatever. I don't know. We're going to be using Kadabra a ton in this series. Not the actual game series, but this actual tournament. So if you don't like to see that, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make this gameplay as bearable as possible. And alright, the last Pokemon is Clefairy. This thing does one thing, and one thing only. It will put you to sleep and then use Metronome, hoping for a strong attack. That is a stupid strategy, and is horrible. It also has Encore. Don't know why. I'm just reading the FAQ. The list of all the moves of Pokemon know. Okay, it's going to use Metronome, use Charm. It's going to decrease my attack. really stinking sucks because it's a female Poliwrath, but whatever, we won't get into that now. We're going to use Mind Reader to hopefully... Yes, okay, we're faster, good. So we're going to use Mind Reader. Hopefully we can maybe dodge the, what am I trying to say? The sleep. If we can dodge the Sing, we should be good. Come on, dodge. Dang it. Now we have to wait 3 turns and just keep doing the same thing. Oh, he's still asleep. He's still asleep. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Please don't lock me on into... Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Okay, so luckily, when one Pokemon is put to sleep, the other one can't. So let's go into Kadabra to just maybe get to a person that isn't so insanely aggravating to battle. That'd be fantastic. I'd really appreciate that. The first part of this episode was so easy. We just beat Whitney in her gym, in her stinking gym. There was no problem. We did it like that. It was just instant. And this, I can hardly even defeat the first trainer. It got a crit with Rock Slide. Literally eat poop. That's stupid. So, because of hacks, I think... Wait, actually... No, okay. Mr. Mime didn't get any hacks on me. But because of stupid crap like this... I'm not having fun today, guys. Not at all. This is so aggravating. It got Vine Whip. That was gonna be... Okay, it was super effective, but it didn't do anything. But I'm just really annoyed. Just really annoyed. Oh, man, I do think the Mind Reader was actually cleansed from us, but I don't think I can risk doing that right now. We're just gonna have to go for the Dynamic Punch and hope that it connects to kill this thing. And okay, we woke up. Can Dynamic Punch hit? That'd be awesome. Come on, big money, come on, hit it! Yes! That is what I'm talking about. That makes 2 HP. 2 HP. I'm really sick of this game. Anyways, we're gonna go for Double Slap here to end this off. We got the perfect. That's what matters. At the end of the day, we got the perfect on this very, very annoying gym leader. Actually, not gym leader. She might as well be. Jeez. And we won. And that's the end of the first battle of 8. Are the rest of them gonna be as difficult as that? Maybe. I don't know. I actually kind of can't remember. Anyways, so we got our perfect against Pokefan Carmen. Thank goodness we'll never have to battle her ever again, because she's a giant cheater. Well, we'll actually have to battle her again if we don't succeed in defeating the Pokecup Great Ball. So everyone cross your fingers. We gotta do it, guys. We gotta do it. Anywho, let's continue. Hopefully the next battle against this youngster will prove to be less of a challenge. I could use some challenge, a lack of challenge. I feel very challenged right now. I feel great. As always, though, we're going to go with Kadabra. We're going to go Poliwrath again and Fearow. That's going to give us the best type advantage. That Heracross is very deadly. We do not want to run into that. Also, the Ditto can appear, and it's kind of annoying. Anyways, Kadabra is pretty much the best lead, so let's deal with it. I mean, a large portion of his team will be susceptible. The word I'm looking for is susceptible to Kadabra's psychic attacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Psychic despite this Ditto being out. The reason I'm doing that is I'm already going to have the HP advantage. That's the bad part about Ditto. How are you going to beat me when you have 16 HP? He's the tan Kadabra. It's kind of funny. Anyway, it's going to use Reflect, since we were technically both... I think we're both the same speed. No, it's level 51, which is the wrong move to do. Reflect doesn't... It's not amazing. It's not... It's going to help out in case some people are using physical attacks. But the thing about Kadabra is, guys, he ain't got no physical attacks. He's got Psychic, Thunder Punch. That's it. So, third of his team has been defeated. Come on, the last two will hopefully just be poison types. I can completely just one-shot. I'd greatly appreciate that. A Heracross. Okay. I can dig it. We're going to use a Psychic again. This is going to be super effective against the physical, or actually the fighting portion of Heracross. I want to say, yeah, okay. Just making sure. I was thinking to myself, like, wait a second. Am I an idiot? But no, it turns out I'm actually not as stupid as I think. I'm even dumber. But regardless of that, the Heracross goes down. This guy is just, we're going to keep sweeping with Heracross. Not Heracross, Kadabra. What is wrong with me? I am the Derp King. King Derp. It'd be a pretty good name for a slow king, think of it. It's a pretty derpy king. Anyways, his final Pokemon is the Ivysaur, which is part poison type, which we're gonna knock out. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. And yes. Oh wow, quickly. If that doesn't kill it in one hit, I don't know what will. There we go, perfect. That is literally a perfect, because we did not lose a single Pokemon. Heck, one of our Pokemon did not even get damaged. So, comparing this battle to the previous battle is pretty hard, because, man, this one was really stinking easy. That last one was really stinking hard. Anyways, we defeated Wyatt. I always like that name. I don't know why. I guess it's the 2 T's. It's kind of cool. My name doesn't even have 1 T. I've always been jealous of Wyatt. Anyways, we're going to pretty much be running the same setup for a good portion of this, I think. Yeah, I don't think we need to switch it up till the next battle. So, the third battle against a Fire Eater? Wait, no, those are... No, Fire Breather, not Eater. Well, technically, I guess they can kind of do both, really. Can't they? Can't they? Whatever. Anyways, this guy has a ton of Fire-type Pokemon, which are closer to level 50, which I really like. However, he also has the Vileplume, which I don't like. So we're going to be bringing to Kadabra, Poliwrath, and Fearow. Poliwrath to take down those extremely annoying fire types, which are annoying. And Kadabra to pretty much just sweep everything else that, well, it can't beat. So Kadabra, hopefully we'll send out that Vileplume first turn, and I can one-hit KO it, so Poliwrath can just have the best setup possible. Okay, unless this thing goes for a stomp, I'm not really too afraid of it. I think we should be good. So let's see how much a psychic attack can do. Spin it a ball and go. Whee! Love that attack so much. I just love that animation, man. And okay, that is a 2-hit KO. And oh, he has a Sun team in Generation 2, where it's actually really bad. Okay, I can dig it, I can dig it. Anyways, use a little bit of berry juice to get some HP back, which is kind of aggravating, but hey, it's alright. I didn't bring any items this time. It's not the Prime Cup, guys. We don't gotta worry about items. It's not a big deal. It's around 5 HP, and it's use a Stomp. I don't know why you set up the Sun if you're gonna be using Stomp. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain, anyways. I'm gonna go for the Thunder Punch right here. I just want to conserve my Psychic PP as much as I can, so... That's 5 HP left, might as well just go for the Thunder Punch and get out of here. So, the Hot Rapid has been defeated. Going to defeat the rest of this Fire Breathers team. Here's hoping. Admittedly, Kadabra looks pretty stinking cool in the sun. Reminds me of the summer, which we're almost at the summer, guys. Hot diggity dang, how am I going to take care of this Vileplume? I'm trying to think. Would a Psychic be enough when it's 3 levels higher? I'm really hoping so. I don't want to lose my Kadabra, but maybe this will be enough to kill it. Something tells me that it actually won't be great. So it's a 5 with 4 HP. Ain't that super? The Solar Beam is going to connect because the sun is up and Solar Beam doesn't need to charge. Yep, so there goes our continue. But hey, it's alright. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We lost 1 Pokemon. No biggie. You know. It's not the end of the world. It's going to Poliwrath, which you may... feel like it's pretty stupid, right? No, because I'm pretty sure I can outspeed. At least I hope I can outspeed. Crap, I don't know if I can outspeed. Why was I so stupid? Ugh, the sun is still strong. No! Well, this is a little bit scary. We're gonna go for the double slap here. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Poliwrath. I knew you were faster. I knew the Pokemon Poliwrath would be faster than Vileplume. I just didn't know if those 3 levels would put it above. And oh goodness, it literally just dies. That's depressing. So the sun is still up. Here's the problem. That is going to decrease the amount of power. Okay, it doesn't matter. I was going to say it's going to decrease my Hydro Pump power. But it faded anyways, and also it's a Sentry, so we don't really have to worry about that much. Since this is his last Pokemon, we're just going to use the Mind Reader, so our next attack will not miss. It's going to set up the sun again. I don't know why you're doing that, brother. If you use a Fire Blast, it's not really going to do that much damage. And we took aim! So our Dynamic Punch can now not miss. So, Dynamic Punch, here we go. You know, I really don't get why you're using Slam when the sun is up. Normal types can usually learn fire attacks. So maybe as a Fire Breather, you should incorporate that somehow into your team composition. Regardless, the Dynamic Punch is going to be a 1-hit KO. It's Stab. This Poliwrath set is admittedly pretty good. It pretty much has everything I want. And we have beaten the Fire Breather. Huzzah. 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 We've beaten the first 3 battles of the Poke Cup. We didn't get it perfect, though, because that Vileplume being a turd is rather than 4 HP. But regardless of that, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. We took out Whitney. Not literally, or super duper very upset with me. And we also did 3 badges, Poke Cup, Great Ball. And join me in the next episode where we continue that trend and complete this challenge.